All right, YouTubers, how's it going out there in YouTube land? Hopefully going pretty good for you. Another day in paradise, you know, we're just kind of keeping at it here. The neon here, I got just a little bit of a tip for you guys on this 2.0. This is going to be a fairly quick video today. By the way, I did buy something today that I'm going to be doing a review on, and something I've always wanted to buy. Let me show you a quick picture of it. How about that? Something I've always wanted to buy. I'm going to be doing a full review on this. I picked this up at Harbor Freight for about $200, and this is going to make my life a little bit easier, but we'll get to that a little bit later down the road, so stay tuned. Hopefully by the end of the week I'll have a video on that new toolbox. But what we're going to do tonight, we're going to talk quickly here about this tensioner. This is very common on the 2.0s. The 2.4 has a different tensioner, so you either have the wheel or you have something like this. This here is a hydraulic tensioner, and these things are under extreme amount of pressure, about 300 pounds from what I've read. And what you have to do to reset this, you have to push that little guy right there, let's see if I get the camera to focus, down into that hole. Then you have to stick a pin in there. Then once you put it back on the car, you release that pin, and this piece here will come back out and put tension on the wheel that you see right about there on this Neon or any 2.0 vehicle. That's what keeps that timing belt tight. So it's very imperative that you do that. So I'm going to show you how to reset this. And when you take these off, they're pretty easy to take off. You got a couple of bolts there that you take out. And what we're going to do is, the only way you can reset this is using a press. You cannot reset these with a little C-clamp. I've tried it. It's pretty hard to do unless you have a monster size one. You might get lucky. But for video purposes here, we're going to use my Harbor Freight press, 20-ton press I've had for, gosh, years. This has been a lifesaver. Actually, I got a review on this too. So what you got to do is set it up like this and get a pen. Oops, and I just dropped it. Get a little pen like this, a little finishing nail, something that will go in the eye right there and through this hole. So what we got to do, set this up on here, and I'm going to try to do this with one hand and hold the camera with the other, and then we'll have to get this straight. So let me get this straight and use both hands. Okay, I think I got it straight. So what we got to do now is push that all the way down. And just with this 20-ton jack press, I can feel a lot of pressure on that. So we got to get this down enough where we can get that in there. So I may have to actually, there's so much pressure on it right now, it's actually sinking into the wood. So that just tells you there's a lot here. So let me change this piece of wood around. Alright, so I took the piece of wood out. So this should work a lot better. We're metal to metal here. So now we'll go ahead and get this going here. And what we want to do is get that eye centered as close as we can. And I am not kidding, there's an extreme amount of pressure on this, so you got to kind of be careful. I think we've just about got it there. There we go, perfect. And now we'll take our little pen and put in here. Now make sure when you get the pen in, make sure this is how it bolts on to the side of the engine. Because you don't want to do it this way because you won't be able to get the pen out because this has got a little head on it. So stick the pen in there. And that is in. I think you can see that. And now we'll just simply release the pressure on this. And up we go. And now we got our... we have our tensioner reset, and we're ready to use this. So, like I said, this is very important that you get this reset. This is why I like to have a press. It just makes working on vehicles a lot of times really easy, and it's very time-consuming if you don't have stuff like that. But that's in there set, and when you go to bolt this back on, all you got to do is take a pair of pliers and release that, and this will push the belt tight, and you are good to go. So I just want to make a quick video about that. And stay tuned. Like I said, I have a lot of videos coming out this week, not only on this Neon, but also on tool reviews and my exciting toolbox that I just got. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys later.